run the night left. So I'm your host, Lindsay, and thank you so much for coming and to see Paul Vaillancourt in his one-man movie, Man vs. Movie, great title. And without any further ado, has anybody here ever seen an improvised movie before? Nobody's ever seen an improvised movie? Oh, okay. So everything you're about to see is totally improvised, including the camera angles and shots and the story, everything, all by one incredibly talented man. The man who opened the I.O. in Los Angeles. You may know him as your level 1 teacher. That's who I'm in. Paul Vaillancourt!
Ironing out a few last minute technical issues. I think they're all unironable. So they're permanently wrinkled, and that's the end of that. How's everybody doing tonight?
Yay!
Thanks for coming out to this bold experiment. We'll see how it all shakes out. At the very least, I think we'll all survive, so that's the plus. Let me just say very quickly about the improvised movie. It is a fully improvised movie right before your very eyes, including camera angles and plot and characters and special effects. Everything you would see in a regular movie, improvised here, live on stage. I'll also say that this style of movie that I'm going to do, a quick history lesson, the style of movie I'm about to do tonight was originally pioneered by a group called The Family, under the direction of Del Close. And when they sort of grew out of it, me and my group took it on. It's been a very favorite of mine, and I think it's particularly appropriate for LA. I hope you enjoy it. So, to begin, all I need is a suggestion of a line of poetry or a lyric from a song. A line of poetry or a lyric from a song.
To be or not to be?
To be or not to be. Excellent. Thank you very much. The screen is blue, and then it's bubbly. It's bubbly, it's bubbling. It is a blue fluid, we realize, as the camera pulls back. And we see, as the camera pulls back, that it's the interior of a laboratory. And in the middle of the laboratory is a big tube, big enough for a person. In fact, there's a person inside of it, naked, and the bubbles are sort of conveniently located to cover all the unmentionable parts. It bubbles, it bubbles, it bubbles. And then, as the camera pulls back even farther, we see there's another tube, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another, just rows of tubes. And it's rows upon rows upon rows of these tubes. They're just like bubbling, and they're just eyes closed, bubbling. They're all huge and muscular and like carved from stone and left in these tubes to marinate. And then coming down the road here is a scientist. He's a sort of the opposite of that, sort of hunched over and old and decrepit. And he's got he's got big glasses and fading gray hair, and he's just checking. Good. Very good. As he moves on, the camera pushes into the center figure, and it's an extreme close-up of just his eyes. Snap. We cut to an exterior of a battlefield, where we see some soldiers hunkered down in a foxhole, basically. It's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. This guy is with his black hair and steely eyes. He's clearly the leader, but just barely. All right, listen, you guys. We're going up over this ridge. We're going to take that flag. This guy's red hair and freckles. He's the youngest. What are you talking about? That's impossible. There's like 20 guys on it. We only have 3 guys left. And this guy here, he's from Brooklyn. He's the tough one. Yeah, that's ridiculous. What are you talking about? 3 of us versus 20 guys? You're crazy. You're totally crazy. Look, they may need to intend for ways, okay? We're going to go up over there. They'll never suspect us. Because there's only 3 of us. And there's 20 of them. That's our advantage. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go! In slow motion, they rise up. They no sooner get over the ridge than them. And him too. And finally, as he goes down. And then this cuts too, and this pushes past over them, like helicopter shot, to a bunker far away where we see a couple of a general and his assistant. He's wearing his big general hat, 5 stars, cigar. This is ridiculous. These troops are not only undertrained, they're weak of mind and spirit. Yes, sir. Weak of mind and spirit. Whatever you say, sir. Don't brown-nose me. You're weak too. I hate the look of you. I know, sir. I'm trying to change my look. I did some frosting on my head. Shut up! We gotta do something. America's teetering on the brink of collapse. And these weak mooks, they're not gonna be enough to save us. We gotta do something. We gotta do something big. We cut to a beach where we see a young woman with long brown hair just waving in the breeze. She's wearing just like a white summer dress, like perfectly innocent, cut from a magazine of like innocent beauty. And she's walking hand in hand with a guy who's kind of a bit more of a big brute of a guy, but he's like only got eyes for her, so it softens him to us. And they're walking the beach and walk. Pretty nice. Whenever I think of the beach, I think of the assault on Normandy. I know. I'm glad we can make some new memories about beaches. We don't have to do with tanks and incursions. I'll always have those memories. These memories would mean more to me. Look, I know you're not much of a military girl, but I got this little picnic lunch. It's sea rations, but it's a thought that counts, right? About the cats. I can't believe you did this. This is possibly the most romantic thing I've ever seen. This is the most romantic thing you've ever seen? I don't know what to say. That was a dumb idea. What if I let myself get soft and get hurt? No. Letting yourself get soft is how you can mold into something new. I thought of it that way. Thanks. We're going to do the best. You're going to make me the man that I'm going to become. You're going to make me the woman that I'm going to become. You're going to make me a mother too, aren't you? Don't you worry about that. We cut to and we see that this tube is broken, and this tube is broken, and this tube is broken, broken. They're all broken. And we see the scientist gurgling his last. And then it's a sort of close-up on him, and we just see this foot like step down. It's like one of those big, meaty feet, crushing his. As the camera pans up, we see it's that guy from before. His blonde hair and his steely blue eyes and his expressionless face. He doesn't care. He just killed that guy. In fact, maybe he liked it. All the other guys start following him behind him. Now they're running through the labs. We see they have numbers tattooed across their arms. They get to the door. Over their shoulder. Finally, through sheer numbers and willpower, they smash through. Out, and then we cut to the outside. It's like a big desert, and there's like a cave here, but it's not really a cave, it's a bunker. That bursts up with these creatures that were spawned and raised in a laboratory have finally are smelling fresh air for the first time, and they love it. We cut to the interior of an office where we see the general from before. He's more casual now. Dude, McGillicuddy, get in here. Yes, General. How do you like my uniform? McGillicuddy, this is not a goddamn fashion show, okay? It's the Army. What's going on? My flasher's flashing over here. Oh, yes, sir. There's a problem at the lab. Something's gone wrong with the experiment. What the fuck do you mean something's gone wrong with the experiment? The scientist is dead, and all of the experiments have escaped. That's not something wrong, that's everything wrong. That's the worst possible scenario. That's what we call our doomsday scenario in regard to this. Well, check out this chart. Over their shoulder. See, here, where's where we lose all of the guys, where they just die, their science doesn't work out. Here's where some of these guys escape. Here, way up here, with the Earth exploding in this graphic, that's when all the guys escape. That is the worst possible scenario.
I know, I'm not in charge of them escaping. They took it upon themselves.
Switch around. Are you telling me that these creatures that are just basically weapons in human form have gotten the will of their own? They're not taking orders, just doing whatever the fuck they want?
I'm not telling you that. But if you say that, I'll say yes.
Damn it, McGillicuddy. You are the worst assistant I've ever had.
I'm trying so hard.
Listen, if you want to make me happy, it's Swanson.
Swanson? Well, Swanson's been out of the military for 11 years. He's been disgraced. You yourself kicked him out. How is he possibly going to come back for this?
He has to. He's our only hope. We come back to the beach. Swanson and his girl. It's the best sea ration I ever had. I really like chipped beef on toast, but it's good. But you, I'm going to say it's you that makes it better.
Swanson, thank you. I didn't even do it. You did all the cooking. This is really fantastic.
I'm glad you liked it. There's something else I need to tell you. We cut huge close-up as he pulls out a camouflage ring box. Listen, Gloria, there's something just then. It's like it's a lifeguard ATV. Hey, are you Swanson? This guy's like blonde and blue-eyed. He's like David Chokichi, like right out of fucking Baywatch. Just this is all, and the rest of this is like tan and muscles. Hey, you Swanson? Yeah, I'm Swanson. Who wants to know? Listen, Swanson, I don't give a shit who wants to know. All I know is I gotta take you in. I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Ring back in the pocket. We're kind of in the middle of something here. Why don't you back off and come back in an hour? Why don't you shut up and get on the back of my ATV? Let's go, Swanson. As soon as his hand hits, and this guy close up. Ah, blood. Ah, God, why? Ah, Swanson, why? And then Swanson kind of likes it. And here, the shot widens out, and we see there's like 11 SWAT guys, all in their SWAT gear, with like their big SWAT rifles, with SWAT bullets and shit. And they're ready. And the guy who's the leader of the SWAT. All right, Swanson. Listen, the military wants you. We're taking you in. Back to Swanson. Close up on him. All right. The military wants to take me in. Then I'll go. But I'm not going to like it. Cut back to the two-shot. Swanson, what do you mean? Where are you going? I don't know. But I'll be back to finish what I have to tell you. I hope so. Be careful, Swanson. Be careful. 5 of these guys are swarming down on him. They're cuffing him. Got cuffs on him. Hey, I said I was going. I know, Swanson, you're going. They taser. Oh, God. We cut to it's a small town on the edge of the desert. It's a diner. And we see in the diner there's just like a couple of, maybe like 2 tables of patrons. Like a huge, fat trucker dude. And he's got his hat's his date, kind of sitting in that chair. And he's just like basically, his shirt's like straining at the butt. Just trying to, steak and eggs, like 2 plates of steak and eggs. And a waitress, sort of sassy waitress. Hi, honey, you doing all right? Anything else up in here? How's those steak and eggs treating you? Like a lover. Okay, how about I warm up on your coffee? I don't care. That's my hand. That's my hand, sugar. Over here is a young couple. They're on their honeymoon. We can tell because she's still wearing her wedding dress and he's wearing his tuxedo. I can't believe it. We're married. I know, it's so exciting, isn't it? I can't believe we actually went through with it. Who'd have thought if we elope and just come out here, we start our new life as a new adventure together? I know, darling. This is the
fantastic adventure I've ever been on. It's really amazing because you've been camping. This is like the camping trip I'm going to be on for the rest of my life. So maybe, we won't have s'mores every night. We'll have other stuff along the way. Yes, whatever you want. I'm going to learn to cook, and I'll cook whatever you want. Donna, that's the greatest thing a man can hear from a woman. Not the greatest thing. Then we sit over. Hi there, honey. How you all doing? You want more of the honeymoon special, or you just want to warm up on your coffees? I'll just pour coffee. Me too. I think I'm going to stay up all night. Then, smash! We turn around to the door. And this door smashing. It's one of those guys, totally naked still. But now it's like a piece of wood. It's like, covering the bits. And behind him, 3 more. Food. His first word. We come back to the honeymooners. What the fuck? Oh my god, I can't believe this. Don't touch my hat. It doesn't matter because in a second. We do like a clock wipe until a couple of moments later when the front of the diner here opens up. This guy comes out dressed as a trucker. This other guy comes out dressed as a groom, and the other guy comes out dressed as a bride. But still very fucking tough. As they walk, the diner behind them explodes. They don't flinch. We cut to the interior of the general's office. Again, now it's a side shot. No, it's a side shot. That's how it be. Yes? Watson's here. All right, send him in. What the fuck is going on? Swanson. Sorry about the cuffs. Me too. Military. What do you want now? Swanson, you were the toughest, most badass soldier we ever had. Tell me something I don't know. Well, coffee? Sure. As part of your physical, we took some blood and tissue samples, and we've cloned an army of you. What the? Cloned an army of me? You took the most badass soldier and made 100 of them? Let's say 1,000. 1,000 of me roaming around doing what? Apparently, whatever the fuck they want. They busted out of the lab and they're rampaging across the country, killing and maiming, and the police are taking down a couple, but never enough. For every 2 they kill, the rest of them overwhelm the police, steal their weapons and guns. They're becoming armed, organized. There's an army of you, Swanson, bent on one thing: revenge against their creators. That's me and the government of the US of A. So you need me to pull your bacon out of the fire. Yes, Swanson. That's what we need. I'm going to reinstate you. Don't reinstate me. I'm doing this as a favor to my uncle, Sam. When this is done, when these 1,000 badasses are killed or put away, or I'm dumped in the ground at the bottom of a shallow grave, then my service is done. Uncle and I are square. You leave me alone forever after. Right. That's my B plan. Their plan was pretty nice. There's benefits in the... That's not the B plan. We got to the interior of a sort of weapons locker. There's a small mousy guy with like glasses, but he's very meticulous about the weapons. As the door listen. General said I'm supposed to come in here and get outfitted. Well, I've quite an array of weapons here. Shotguns, machine guns, and pistols, and grenades, grenade launchers. I don't know what's in the back. What are you talking about? These are the most advanced weapons we have. I want
what's in back. Okay. It's a close-up of this guy. Okay, whatever you want. What's in back? What's in back? These weapons, it's over the shoulder. Slide, and there's flicker, flicker, flicker. These lights come on. This is what's in fucking back, y'all. Shit we don't even know about. The government's working on. Comes around. Swanson. Extreme close with him. That's what I'm talking about. We cut to Swanson. It's like it's just a montage of a kid in a candy store. Special battle hat. Battle gloves. Guns. A bandolier of grenades. But grenades you've never seen before. They're all triangular and shit. It's all like... It's like close-up. Cut back to outside. It's the cab of a big rig. It's our guy from before. He's driving. Cut to the interior of the back of the big rig. Yes. Almost time? Very well, I'll tell everyone. It's almost time. We're almost there. We cut to over his shoulder, and just down the row of the big rig, it's just these guys packed in all kinds of crazy different clothes that they've murdered for. Like 80 of these guys just jammed into a tractor trailer. Improvised weapons, police weapons, like a table leg. Almost time, my brothers. We're going to take revenge on those who made us. United States government and General Osborne. It's terrifying. With their crazy weapon. We cut back to the outside and see this tractor trailer driving down the road. Cuts to a side shot. We see it trailing through, and it says, just passes a sign. It says, "Welcome to Washington, D.C." We cut to the interior of a helicopter. It's got its sort of battle doors open on the side, and there's a guy, the guy who's flying in. Seems like he's left over from Vietnam. He's got like a crazy one of these, and like this, and like a big headband. And he's got this on. All right, everybody, Swanson, we're coming up to the drop zone. We're almost right over to Washington, D.C. Lincoln Memorial and Reflecting Pool. It's really great. At twilight, try to take it in and check it out before you start blowing shit up, Swanson. What do you think's gonna be me blowing shit up? I've read your file. I read the file of everyone I take in the back there. You know the general's daughter's pregnant. She doesn't even know that. I read it in her file. It doesn't seem germane to this mission. It's not. It's a fun fact, like Snapple. That's just for you, Swanson. Take it with you. Enjoy it. Do what you want to do with it. We're over the drop zone. Get ready. Swanson, close on his face. It's like, it's not anger. It's joy. He enjoys it. He's ready to rumble. Come back to the wide shot. A rope falls out. It's a super wide shot. The rope falls out all the way down. And then Swanson, he doesn't use the rope, he just jumps. The rope's like a guy, like a plumb line. Smash! Right into the reflecting pool. Tourists. What was that? Oh my god, I'm totally wet now. What happened? Oh my god, but I'm totally wet now. What happened? Hey, I'm wet too. Hey, what? Come on, Lincoln. Let's do this. He's running not out of the pool, through the pool, and like almost like Moses parting the water. That's how hard and fast he's running. We cut to the interior of the Lincoln Memorial. We see Abraham Lincoln sitting there, big, stoic, ready. A couple of tourists around him. There's like some hipsters, so like Matthew Beers to him, like. Right? And so we cut out to the exterior of the Lincoln Memorial there, and this tractor trailer pulls up, and it stops like right in front of the memorial, and we cut to a reverse, like the shot of the back of the truck as these doors like bust open, and these guys come like pouring out like a swarm of fucking locusts. Whenever they encounter a tourist, they just fucking kill him. Hi, can I take your... How about me? Can I take a... My beer badges. It's just like, they're like wheat and like locusts. They're going up, reverse shot, up the steps. Like up the steps of Lincoln Memorial, killing. So they get to the top, and there they are. They're all standing, looking at Lincoln. For some reason, they blamed him the most. Lincoln, you forgot to free some slaves. We're here to free ourselves. Then we cut to a shot of the Lincoln Memorial, coming up like Jiminy Cricket style over Lincoln's shoulder. Swanson. Not this time. Not on my watch. Suddenly the whole thing's like riddled with bullets. Behind him. He ducks. Lincoln's head falls off. Damn it, Lincoln! And then we see these guys throwing a table like throwing like a bouquet. The one bride guy. It's not working. It's whatever they got, a table. I can't believe they don't have more ammunition. They're so furious by the whole thing. Come back to Swanson. Sitting in Lincoln's lap. All right. Now it's my turn. Now the tables are totally reversed. Now they're the wheat and not the locusts. These guys, they're charging the statue. Another one. And the bride. It's a heart. Hey, that's the grenades up to Lincoln's lap. These guys. Every moment they cut. But it seems like an endless, like another tractor trailer must have pulled out. This is certainly more than 80 guys. Until finally, Swanson's standing there, a big pile of dead zombie dudes, and he's just looking out. And there's that one dude left. They lock eyes. We see from the other dude's point of view, from Swanson's point of view, it's the trucker guy. He's clearly the leader, the one that has to be beaten. Takes down his suspenders, pulls his shirt off. This is it. This is the after picture of every workout video. Swanson, I'm just like you, but better. Let's fight this out, mano a mano. Come back to Swanson. Better. Look at those clothes. Look at the haircut. You look ridiculous. Come back to him. I don't look ridiculous. I look like a freedom fighter, fighting for people who are enslaved by America, threatening to bust out, and freedom, justice, and stuff. Come back to Swanson. You're losing track of your agenda. Your talking points are all over the place. That's fine. If you fight like you talk, this is going to be really easy. No, shut up, Swanson! This isn't. I can't. I'm going to kill you and eat your fucking face. It'll be crazy. It's just like my face. It'll be like eating my own fucking face. Let's do this. This guy steps up. Swanson jumps down. I'll be back. They face off. Swanson still got his big metal battle gloves on. No, he doesn't. Who's better? Me or me? It's me, Swanson. Because I don't care. He's right. He's way better and way faster than Swanson. It's like my sweat and also his sweat. You. I'm not done yet. Don't go anywhere. Don't you worry, Swanson. I'm going to enjoy this. He dives for Swanson. And as he's diving, we see this, and then we see from Swanson's point of view. Let me see from this guy's point of view. And Swanson reaches in his pocket and pulls out the ring case, opens it, takes the ring, puts it on super fast, you guys. And as this guy comes, he gives a big diamond studded punch. It goes through this guy, out his back, just on Swanson's arm. At the exterior of the Lincoln Memorial, this guy, the big hole in it, just like flying. It's like the dark version of Swanson's Landing. In the water. I can't believe I'm wet again. I was just getting drunk.
I know, me too, right? We're one of those guys. Now we're waiting. Do you want to send me your number?
That's cool. That's cool. Come back to Lincoln Memorial. With the head chopped off, the rest of the snake's gonna die. I guess that's about it. Hey, Lincoln. Hey, America. Just then, out of the water, it's close up to the water, this guy. Like water coming down off his glistening butt. Still a fucking hole in this dude, but he's going there. Swanson! He throws himself at Swanson. Swanson, we see his eyes. And then we see his hand as he rips his last grenade. As he goes to the side and dumps it in this guy's chest. Pulls the pin. It's like fucking fireworks, y'all. This is America. That's close. This one's walking. This guy.
Hey, T, you totally got me
Wet alive. Swanson walking through DC. Past the Segway tourist. Then suddenly it says wind. It's just fucking wind. Like a rope falls on his head. It's the same chopper pilot. Swanson! Good job! Come on! I gotta know the general's other daughter. She's pregnant too. They are sluts, man. Come on, let's go. Not even use his legs, y'all. Just his hands. Take me home. Cut to the beach. Gloria's still there. It's cold. It's like nighttime now. She hasn't moved. Oh my gosh. I'm so hungry. But there's a big wind. Her hair is like all over the place. A rope drops down. But he doesn't. And then you see her face. Oh my God, Swanson. You see his face. Yeah. Gets back to the two shot. Thank you. Thanks for the ride. Tell my uncle and the general and America. You're welcome. As the chopper flies off and things start to settle down, he says, look, I got interrupted before. There's something I wanted to ask you. Gloria, you made me the happiest man in all of America. When you announced the ring, but it's like blood and gore, but it's still the same ring. It's big, so who cares? Will you make me the happiest man in America and be my wife? Oh my God, Swanson, I can't believe you. He puts on. Oh. She says the word, but still, it's big, so. You stand up. Oh my God, Swanson. He scoops her up in his arms. I think we're all going to be okay. I think we're all going to be okay. They kiss. She gets, as the screen fades to black. Thank you so much. Thank you.